Good morning, and thanks for watching ELN Morning. I'm Paul LeBlanc.
I'm Rachel Ellis.
And I'm Caroline Hartshorn.
While the new Williams studio is under renovation, we'll be posting some of your favorite ELN Morning segments online.
This morning we have some very exciting ways to celebrate National Hat Day.
And some of the top news around ELN.
Connor Porro won the SGA Vice President runoff election. It's big news, obviously.
Yeah. Did you guys know that he's the brother of Kyle?
Kyle Porro,
Yeah,
right.
that's
yeah,
so funny.
I didn't even know he went here, and then I was researching him and realized they were brothers. Pretty cool.
I feel like there's always runoffs. Like these elections are always
Yeah.
pretty close. There's
I know.
always runoffs. Yeah.
And it's hard because how you get into school, you're a freshman, how do you know who's going to be the best president?
Right.
Because by senior year, you've interacted with people and you know, and then you can decide, okay, I want this to be the student body president.
Right.
But how do you know as a freshman, you know?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
it's
but
hard.
it's nice that they have like the ground running from the first, that maybe he has like his brother to kind of like help him be a leader as a
help him through.
SGA president.
Very good for him. That's great.
Well, now we're going to look into like how things are going with our demographics at ELN, because I know a lot of us are from the Northeast.
Right.
So in the past 10 years, the proportion of incoming ELN students from North Carolina has dropped by 11%, and now 16% of the freshman class is actually from North Carolina. So at the SGA Town Hall Forum, President Leo Lambert expressed his surprise, saying, quote, "If you say ELN in Boston, if you say ELN in Massachusetts, if you say ELN in New York City, people know who you are. If you say ELN in North Carolina, people will say, oh, ELN College," end quote. ELN Admissions has recently added a second staff member to focus on recruiting North Carolina students, and it will continue to promote ELN Odyssey Scholarship, as the majority of recipients are from North Carolina. So this is a huge deal, because I know if you talk to anyone here, you have most of your students from the Triad area or the Northeast.
Right.
So having students from North Carolina, having that local, or not so local because it's a big state, but
Right.
still having people from the state attending our school,
Right.
and it's kind of cool.
I love the quote from
Yeah, it's
President
so
Leo Lambert.
true.
It's
so
very
true.
true.
It's so accurate.
Because you walk
Yeah.
around and you're like, oh, where are you from? They're like, oh, just outside of Boston. Like,
Right.
Paul,
Like
just
Paul,
outside of
yeah.
Boston.
But like
But
you can
yeah.
drive across the country and everyone's gonna know it, or you
Right,
can drive
right.
20 minutes from here and people will be like, "What do you talk like
Right,
Elon? I don't know what that is."
Well, it is definitely, when I go back home and people ask where I go, they are just obsessed with Elon. They're
Yeah.
like, wow, it's such a great school. And I'm like, I know.
And then you
that's
drive
why I
down the
go
road and they're like, "Huh?"
here." Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
And now maybe we'll even see it. Like, I know every time I like get off like my flights coming back from school, there's no Elon gear or anything in the
Right.
airports, because it's all the local North Carolina schools, and now
Right.
maybe like North Carolina will be more Elon.
They're definitely,
That'd be great.
I'm sure they're going to
Yeah.
work on that.
Yeah.
So this is kind of crazy. I did something very unlike me recently. I downloaded the new iOS 10.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
And I normally wait for all the bugs to go away, but I got excited. So the new iOS 10 just was released, and everybody's pretty excited about it, but some people are reporting that there are glitches when they try to download it. So are you guys thinking about downloading it?
I've yet to do it. I usually wait, like you said,
I know.
I'm usually a little tentative.
I haven't downloaded it yet. I'm a little behind on the phone thing, but eventually I will be downloading it.
So yeah, so with my experience so far, I've learned that they have a new way to iMessage. All the emojis now are kind of 3D. It's a little freaky.
Right.
Okay.
And they also have a bunch of new widgets that they added, and some other huge changes. So it's actually been pretty fun. I like.
I don't know if I change that much. I'm just
Yeah,
getting
sometimes you got to make the plunge though.
Yeah.
I guess so.
It's true. And Apple's great. Like, they're not going to do anything that's like
Right.
something that like their users aren't going to like. So I think
It's weird that people are reporting that their phone is freezing when they're trying to download it. I wonder if that's like a user problem or if that's something they need to fix.
it makes me a little
Yeah.
nervous though.
Yeah.
It does.
Give it a couple.
I'll give it some time.
I made a mistake, but it's too late. I can't go back now.
You're the guinea pig. And as promised, we have some ways to celebrate National Hat Day, a day to recognize the beanies, baseball caps, and fedoras and top hats that keep us warm, dry, and show off our sense of style. Our Selena Guevara shows you how to make your own. Take a look. either of you have a favorite kind of hat?
No. I wish.
You like
I
a
wish
whole-
I did. I'm not a hat person.
Okay.
I like a good
Okay.
baseball hat. You know, if my hair is not super clean, I like throwing that on. I feel very sporty. I like wearing them to baseball games, things like that. But I'm not a hat person.
Not a hat person.
I'm
okay.
a baseball cap
Yeah.
kind of person, I think. Like, not like, I think like when it's like sunny and I'm outside
Yeah.
and stuff, I like having that extra
at the
protection.
beach.
Or at the beach, can't
Beach
have,
is nice.
can't be at the beach without my hat.
Yeah.
So
What
I
about
like
you?
the winter hats because they serve a purpose,
Yeah,
but
that's
other than
true.
that, I do kind of look weird with
Yeah.
them, yeah.
I always try to do the beanies, but I can't.
I feel
that was
yeah,
a middle
I've
school
tried,
thing.
I've tried. No.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
And if you want to celebrate National Hat Day a little more, our Elizabeth Kirkhorn made some cupcakes with caps of their own.
Good morning, Elon. I'm Elizabeth Kirkhorn.
And I'm Selena Guevara, and today is National Hat Day.
What better way to celebrate than to make some baked goods wearing hats?
We're gonna teach you how to make these simple hat cupcakes with just 5 ingredients.
Let's get started.
So before we start the hats, we're gonna make the cupcakes.
This part is going to be super easy. We're just going to use a generic recipe from the box. Ours specifically just calls for eggs and oil.
Remember, the recipes may vary based on what kind of cake mix you use. Don't forget to line your cupcake pan.
Preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and while they're baking, we're gonna make the hats. All you need are cookies, frosting, Reese's Cups, and M&Ms. Use the frosting to stick a Reese's Cup on top of the cookie, and then garnish it with a colorful M&M.
That's the oven.
Next up is icing the cupcakes.
The last step, and probably the most fun, is to stick the hats on and see your finished product. Well, Selena, what do you think?
Honestly, I think they're delicious. Exceeded my expectations.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's edition of College Cooking.
So I don't know if I want to make a hat or if I want to eat a cupcake today, but
How would you even make a hat? I don't even know.
with the construction paper, that would
okay,
be
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, that'd be cool.
But the cupcakes look pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
could
do.
go for some cupcakes. And
Yeah.
Selena and Elizabeth always do such a great job with their cupcake, or their do-it-yourself segments. So
Yeah.
it always makes me want to feel a little artsy and
But then I
crafty.
try
Yeah.
and-
It's like when you watch those tasty videos online, you're like, oh, it's so easy.
Right,
And then,
and then
not
you
so
fail.
much.
You
Yeah,
fail
you
miserably.
fail miserably, yeah.
So that's all the time we have for ELN Morning.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at ELN Morning.
And check out our website, elonnewsnetwork.com, for more information and details about what we'll be doing for the next few weeks.
Thanks so much, Elon, for waking up with us.